Hello everybody, and welcome to an update video of sorts. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for 800 subscribers. That is more than I ever expected to get in my entire life. So thank you so much for that. It really means a lot that all of you have supported me all these years. And yeah, I just want to say thank you. There are some other things I want to talk about though. First of all, I am still going to be making videos. I have video ideas I want to do. This is not me going on hiatus or anything like that, especially considering I have another month's worth of videos already in the scheduled uploader, all set, ready to go. In addition to, I'd say a good 60 to 70 episodes that I still need to edit that I recorded months ago. I've been grinding away off screen, if you will, in addition to, you know, my full-time job and getting all of my main priorities in order so that I can do my fun stuff on the side when I have time, such as making videos and playing video games and whatnot. With that said, I have been bouncing around in my head on whether or not I want to do daily uploads or every other day uploads, because there is this thing called the YouTube algorithm, and the YouTube algorithm changes from time to time depending on whoever, you know, messes around with the YouTube algorithm and all things like that. Unless, of course, it's a massive conspiracy that there is a such thing as a YouTube algorithm. That's neither here nor there. The reality is, if I upload videos, then it will be out in the open with the possibility of people to see it. So, realistically, the more videos that you put out, the more ways people can find my videos. That's just kind of how math works, I assume. With that said, having a video go out every single day, while nice, may not always work out well in the future. What I mean by that is, if I'm focused more so on quantity, I may not have enough time to focus on quality, considering that I only have 3 days off a week, and usually on my first day off, I like to not really do much because my full-time job requires walking about 20 miles a week, which is exhausting, which is not something I can handle all the time. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I don't exactly have always a whole lot of time to edit and things like that, especially if I'm focused on making sure to have 8 videos recorded a week, which I'm not doing. But on some weeks I record a lot of videos, and other weeks I don't record anything. Like how I haven't recorded anything in the last 3 months, but because I recorded a lot prior to that, there have been videos every single week, or every single day of the week. With that said, the YouTube algorithm will still be in effect to our benefit, even if I do upload every other day, simply because it is a consistent upload schedule. Unless you're someone like JonTron, who gets millions and millions of views on a new video that gets uploaded, even though he uploads once every few months. But that's a whole different situation, and considering the fact he has millions of subscribers and, you know, is really funny and entertaining, while I am aspiring to be that, you know, it's a whole different situation. So, for me, what I want to do is have better quality videos, and that will require spending some extra time on the videos and doing some actual editing and things of that nature, outside of the pure vanilla, cut out the, you know, empty space, etc., etc. So I am thinking of doing videos every other day. With that said, I tend to have Let's Play videos every other day anyway, and then on the non-quote-unquote Let's Play days is something that is sort of what I call filler, like a X-Defiant video or Modern Warfare video, or, you know, I did like Mario Kart 8 and I want to do Mario Kart World since I have it, and I might as well get, you know, my money's worth out of it. It came bundled with the Switch 2, which is why I have the game. So, yeah. I got it. Might as well, get the most that I can out of it. So, if I focus more so on having 4 videos a week, 3 to 4 videos a week versus, 7 to 8, it would make it a lot easier to focus on those 4 videos to make them more entertaining and have more editing to them, etc., etc. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. If y'all have a better idea, let me know. Like I said, I do want to do other stuff besides Let's Plays, but trying to record 8 videos a week or have, on average 8 videos a week is, it takes away from being able to do like video essays and like messing around in Photoshop and having a video about that and, doing all things like that. So I definitely want to figure that out, all things considered. And so that's kind of what I'm thinking. At the same time, I recently discovered that if I record filler videos, then in between matches, like in between Mario Kart World actual races, or in Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, in between actual matches that I play, I'm sitting around doing nothing. And I have gotten like 30 to 35 videos edited in one recording session of a filler video, which is insanity. And being able to like edit stuff in between recording stuff as like one large session of YouTube doing, it gave me a lot of progression. So if I could do something like that, like once a week, that really could make things a lot easier to do stuff. With that said, I want to do every other day uploads and like really push that to where I might have like a year in advance of every other day uploads, and then from there I can fill in the empty days with something and not have the algorithm freak out because I'm not uploading stuff because things are already uploaded like 6 months to a year in advance. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Just for the sake of the fact that this is not my job and I have a full-time job where I work 40 to 45 hours a week, depending on the situation, because I have a lot of responsibilities at my job, so there's a lot of balance issues going on with that. With that said, longer video games like RPGs are really fun to record, which is why I record a lot of them, like Pokemon and, like Final Fantasy and stuff. However, they are a commitment. At least for me, I don't like to not complete games. If I upload something, I want to complete it, unless it's considered already to be like a one video recording or like a one video thing, and then it's all one and done sort of thing. That's a different story. But, if I'm going to record, or more so specifically, if I'm going to upload something, I want to like actually beat the game because I just feel like it's more expected versus like only doing a few videos on a game and then moving on to something else, just depending on the situation. So it's kind of hard to really balance that. With that said, I do want to do like shorter videos, like more one-off videos that have like a lot of editing to it, just so it's like a whole big bulky awesome thing. Maybe not so much like a 40-minute video. It could be like 10 minutes just with a lot of, edits to it and have a lot of work done to it just to make it something special other than just a 10-minute recording of me talking. I want to do something. I want to do more, basically. And so I need to balance out what I'm doing in order to appease that desire, if you will. I don't mind doing like shorter length series if a video game is going to take like 3 episodes, that's totally fine too. And I'm not getting rid of like long Let's Plays. After all, when Final Fantasy Tactics: The Evilise Chronicles comes out, I 100% want to do a whole Let's Play of that, and I'm going to. And I planned that for literal months now. So it's kind of like that's happening. Like that's 99.9% chance that is happening. Like the day it comes out at the end of September. Which is, funnily enough, the last of the videos that I have uploaded. I have a bunch of other stuff that I can upload. I just need to actually do it. So we'll see how that goes. But either way, I want to do longer video games and have like, I'm thinking like either one long recording let's play, one long let's play, or like a long one, then a short one, a long one, or something like that, but have that all be every other day so that the days where I don't have videos uploaded, I can use those to upload random stuff as I go along. I think that would be fun. Versus trying to force myself to get every single day have something out because it's cutting onto the quality, I feel. So, yeah. Of course, with that said, a lot of the filler videos get a lot of views comparatively to some other stuff that I do. So for my channel, it might consider to be a lot of views if it gets like 40 or 50 views, which is awesome. So it's kind of interesting in that regard, but either way, I do want to do more while uploading less so that I can upload more with better quality, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do have a little notepad of stuff I want to talk about. I kind of already talked about some of, having enough videos in the video scheduled uploader, etc., etc. So yeah, at the moment, I do not have a PlayStation Plus subscription. It is now $80 a year just for the most basic PlayStation Plus subscription, which is like a Switch 2 game amount of money, and that's a lot. And so I don't have that simply because I can save $80 and use it for something else like food or to pay for like my rent in real life. Because of that, I don't have online Call of Duty that I can record. I wasn't particularly going to anyway right now, so I really didn't have a reason to spend money on it. And there are other like offline games that I can get as long as I have a PlayStation Plus subscription, especially the higher tier ones. But the last 2 times that I went to those higher tiers, I never really got much out of it because I just was playing other games and I wasn't recording stuff on that. So if I'm going to spend that extra $150 or whatever, I want to record a whole bunch of stuff that are exclusive to those tiers for the PlayStation Plus subscription. With that said, I do have the highest tier subscription for Nintendo's online service. And I have recorded some stuff, like Soul Calibur, which I have not done much of that I had expected or intended to. And I've not even uploaded that stuff or even edited, as far as I remember. I'd have to go back. It's been a few months since I've recorded stuff. So, yeah. With that said, that is going to be going away in a few months, I believe. Or maybe next year, I don't remember. I don't remember when the cutoff date was for that, at least for me. But I would like to get a lot of that stuff recorded and whatnot so that I can actually get some really good use out of it. So I do have options, I do have ideas, and I do have things I want to do. I just need to actually do it. Like how it's just my last day off, and well, at least until my new work week starts, and I wasn't going to record because I didn't really feel like it. But now I'm doing this because I kind of forced myself to, and I figured if I do an update video and record it, then maybe that'll help jumpstart me to actually wanting to record other stuff. And it is, so cool. With that said, I don't really have much else to say. This did take a lot longer than I had expected. I didn't expect this to be about 15 minutes, but There you go. Somehow I yapped for 15 minutes. I guess that's still something I can do. So that's neat. With that said, I do feel exhausted. Honestly, like my chest feels exhausted from talking. I'm not used to talking so much, especially on my days off. I don't talk at all because I've known to talk to except myself, so I don't talk at all. So my body's just not used to it. Except for at the few times that I do training for new hires at my work, then I gotta talk a lot, and it's kind of tough too when I don't talk much. So my body's not used to it. But yeah, over the summer, I have family members that don't work during the summer, so they're home and they like to do stuff which may or may not mess with the recording, whether they're doing something that might leak into the microphone and cause, outside noise, or they ask me for help on stuff, and so I help them with it, and it might, hack into my recordings. So I don't really like to record if I have family home. In most cases, I don't. Some cases I do, depending on the situation. But now that everybody is at work full time and whatnot, I can kind of go back to recording stuff. So I do want to. Yeah, I could talk about some personal stuff, but mentally I feel okay right now. I feel good. Solid 7.5 out of 10, I would say. A few weeks ago, I was at about a 3, maybe 4, maybe 2. But now I'm at a good 7.5, 7.75 out of 10. 10 being like the happiest I've ever been in my life. So as far as things go, mentally I'm doing better than I was a few weeks ago, thankfully. So no worries on that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything specific on what I want to record outside of Final Fantasy Tactics Elise Chronicles, which comes out in about a month and a half. So until then, I gotta figure out what to record and actually do it, and actually edit, and actually upload. I have been playing a lot of Clay Obscure Expedition 33 to the point where I have now beaten the game twice because it is super fun. My second playthrough being a randomizer, and my third playthrough will be a randomizer with the items randomized as well. Right now it's just an enemy randomizer, but once the item randomizer comes out, then I will be doing playthrough of that on my own time. I could have recorded it, but I wanted to just play it. And I don't know, I had a feeling that if I was going to play it, I'd want to play it all day, and it's hard for me to talk all day, so it's a little bit difficult to do that and focus on the game. And I kind of wanted to enjoy the game and be focused on the game itself versus recording and talking and trying to be entertaining while also trying to focus on the story and stuff. So I decided to just play it on my own time, and yeah, doesn't mean I won't do a playthrough of it. That would just be in the future, but we'll see what happens. For now, I think that is pretty much all I wanted to say. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm not going anywhere. I don't really plan on stopping YouTube. I could stream. I like streaming. I just don't do it. And if I take one day to not stream, then I don't do it for years. So I don't know. Streaming's a possibility. I just need to actually do it if I want to. And yeah. But I don't know if I don't have any plans on streaming right now. Maybe if I get more of a, I guess, dedicated community following, be a little bit of a different story. But a lot of times when I stream, it's by myself, which is fine. I don't have any issues about that. I'm not burned about it or anything like that. It's just kind of how it goes sometimes. I've done a 6-hour stream and literally nobody showed up, which is fine. I don't have any issues about that. It's just you know, I might as well just not use bandwidth and just do the recording on my own time. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go for now, because my YouTube channel is rapidly increasing compared to how it was, you know, years ago. So it's pretty cool. With that said, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Otherwise, I'm just, you know, talking about the same stuff over and over. So I'm going to end it off here. It's been over 20 minutes now. So I don't know how many people are going to watch this. So if you watched this whole thing, thank you all for doing so. If not, then thank you anyway. I will get back to stuff and do stuff. And I probably have some laundry I should be doing. I got my laundry done, but I have some extra laundry I could do. So I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. Until next time, though, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, have a wonderful day.